Welcome to my video log of what I eat and drink over the course of a day. So it's 5:45 in the morning, I'm up, I'm ready to work out. First thing I do is drink 24 ounces of water. So I don't chug it and get a stomach ache, but I have it pre-filled the night before. If you like it cold, you can put it in the refrigerator, but literally all I have to do is grab it out of the refrigerator, and then I just start drinking it because I'm super thirsty in the morning anyway. And then it makes me drink more water throughout the day, which makes me feel better throughout the day. So 24 ounces, by the time I'm done with my workout, I'll probably end up having 2 of these. So half my water for the day just because I worked out so early in the morning. Breakfast time. So I'm showered and I had my water, and now it's time for breakfast. I had my banana ready. I cut it in half last night. I normally eat whole bananas, but the thing is I also like eating bananas at night, so I'm gonna have more bananas tonight. So that's why I only have the half. Sometimes I have the whole one, but I happened to eat half of it last night. So there's that. Then I pre-make at night my coffee, so it's cold. It's blueberry coffee and it's phenomenal. And then from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add in my scoop of Shakeology, shake it up. So I have my banana and my Shakeology, and it's ready to go. There's the coffee, there's the Shakeology, nice and easy. Do all this before my son even gets up. That's the beauty of working out at 5:30 in the morning. Okay, put it in, scoop, put the top on. Screw the top on, that's really exciting. And there you go. You've got your yummy mocha latte deliciousness that has a lot of nutrients in it. And then this banana, because I like to chew. It looks a little weird because it's cut in half, but I swear I do eat whole bananas sometimes. I just don't like that this is hanging out on the counter half open. So I'll have another probably full banana out over the course of the day, but I'll probably be maybe cutting it in half so that I can. It's about 9 o'clock. I'm working on my next 24 ounces. Super thirsty because when I wake up and I drink water in the morning, I drink more water over the course of the day because it makes me more thirsty, because my body says thank you for drinking water and I want more. Anyway, drinking my third 24 ounces, and I'll probably slow down over the course of the day, but here it is. All right, so it's 9:30 and I'm making my apple cider tea. So let's see, can I do this? I'm gonna do that. Teaspoon of honey, local honey. I put that in there because then it just kind of comes off with the hot water. And then I just do, this is Ceylon cinnamon. I literally just take a pinch and put it in. And Bragg's, it's about a teaspoon, but I kind of just pour it in. And then I add hot water and I drink it. So there you go. I'm gonna add hot water. So I totally forgot to mention that I had this morning. This is my Energize that I have before my workout. So I'm normally not somebody that's into like supplemental stuff for workouts, but I decided to try this stuff just because I figured if I was gonna get questions on it, I should try it. So I decided to try it, and I am obsessed with it. First of all, when I take it, it gives me that mental, okay, I took it, this is something I paid for, so I took it, so I'm not gonna then skip my workout, but it actually does give me more energy, and I can verify that in the sense that I actually skipped it by accident one morning, and I was working out, and I noticed a huge difference. So this is my Energize that I have. So technically this is about, I don't know, 12 more ounces of water that I've had so far today. All right, here we go. Lunch is gonna be tofu, which I have to cut up and cook, and then I'm gonna mix it with some vegetables that I already made this weekend. So literally just take the tofu, cut it into little cubey things. I know it's hard to see because it's a white plate and the tofu is white, but I cut it into little cubey things, and then I'm gonna take a pan and just put these little cubes in the pan and brown each side, and then I'll be back at you. All right, well, I'm waiting for my tofu to cook. I'm going to use these vegetables. So I'm waiting for my tofu to cook. I'm going to use these vegetables that I had already cooked earlier in the week. I know what's in them already, so unfortunately I'm not going to show you me cooking them, but it is some spice, so some red pepper flakes. I think I have jalapeno in there, some sesame oil, a little bit of coconut oil, and rice vinegar, and then Bragg's liquid amino acids. And then for vegetables, I have carrots, I have eggplant, I have pepper, I have onion, I have whatever I found in my kitchen that I diced up and put in there. So I take my green container, because I'm following the 21-day fix, and I just shove all these vegetables in the green container. If it fits in the container, I can eat it. This fits in the container. Plop it in there. I'm going to add my tofu after, but I just want to show you. So this is a big bowl. This is the food that's in there. This is a big bowl that's like the size of my hand. I'll show you the tofu. Right, while I'm waiting for all that to cook, I'm also going to fill up my water because I'm going to be traveling and going and teaching class. So I want to have my water with me so that it's super easy and I don't have to worry about it. So I just literally... And there you go, my tap water. I like tap water, I like it warm, but I also, you know, could have grabbed it from the fridge if I wanted to, but this is good, 24 ounces. That's actually gonna put me at my water for the day. I probably won't drink this as quickly as I drink some of the other waters, but I'm popping this in my bag and I will drink it after I teach class. All right, so while my tofu, that smells amazing, is cooking, I'm going to also make a little container with chia seeds in it, so just a little Tupperware container. I do 2 tablespoons, and I really love my chia seeds, but really on the days that I teach, because sometimes I don't have access to food when I want it, and the food that I want when I want it. So chia seeds actually just help me feel better and kind of get me to get me through whatever I'm doing. They give me more energy. They're seeds, so there's definitely calories in them, but they make me feel awesome, and I actually really like the way they taste in my water. It kind of gives it a nutty feeling, and it's like a little bit textured, so it's definitely weird to get used to, but it's really good. So these are my chia seeds. I already have my water. If I feel a little bit hungry, I'm gonna dump these in my water just basically after I teach class to get me home, so that I can have another snack, and I will obviously record that snack. Finishing touches, tofu was cooked. Sometimes it gets a little browner, but I used a different pan today. So I have my red container. Again, I follow 21-day fix. I love how much food it is, so it fits in the container. I get to eat it. Dump. And there you go. Ooh, that's my meal. So let's see, let me just mix it around a little bit. And this is like a giant pasta plate. I use the word giant very seriously. Giant, look. It's like as wide as I am. Giant pasta plate, a lot of food, and I'm really excited to eat it. All right, so my other thing I like to do is plan in advance because I'm super type A, and I like to just have stuff ready to go. So I've got a couple extra minutes. I'm gonna make my shake for tonight, everything other than the ice and blending it. This is what I have for dessert at like 8 o'clock at night when I normally would be eating like junk food. So here's that honey again that I use. As you can see, I have a giant thing of honey because I use it a lot. About a teaspoon of honey. I already put some water, about 10 ounces of water into my container. Yes, I do take licks as I'm measuring. So, teaspoon of honey, about 8 ounces of water, or 10 ounces of water. It's kind of eyeball it. There's that Ceylon cinnamon again. Take a pinch, throw it in. And I leave the honey and cinnamon on my counter because I use it like all the time. Then I have my trusty banana. I told you I'd be eating more banana. So I'm going to take a knife, cut it in half. I already had half a banana this morning, so this is for tonight. I put my half a banana in here. Sometimes I use frozen bananas, but I have some fresh ones that probably won't last much longer, so I put my banana in there. Now, I used water because the banana makes it nice and creamy, but sometimes people like to use almond milk or cashew milk, whatever it is you want to do. Then I have my Shakeology. Again, this just is like my dessert. Tastes like a milkshake. My 2-year-old actually calls it a milkshake. Take my scoop, plop it in. This is me pre-making. So then I take it all and I shake it up, put it in the fridge for tonight, and I'll add ice. The other half of banana, I'm actually throwing in my bag. I'm gonna put in a Ziploc, throwing in my bag. So yeah, I told you I'd eat more bananas. That's a total of 1.5. So if I had a whole banana every time I ate one, I'd have 3. I'd love to have 3, but 1.5 I think is good for a day. So I've got my snacks now packed, my chia seeds, my water, and my banana. I am on my way to teach class. I'm walking because I'm late, but I have my other half of a banana that I promised you I'd eat. I'm gonna have it before class. I'm gonna have my chia seeds after class with my water because I'm sure I'll be thirsty. Okay, so I'm in my car. I taught class. I feel kind of creepy doing this, sitting in my car in the parking lot, but I am doing my chia seeds now. So I have my water, You saw me fill that up before. I have my chia seeds. You saw me fill those up before, 2 tablespoons. I'm taking the top off. Literally, let's see here, just pouring them in. They kind of disperse in there. And then I'm just gonna put the top on, shake it up, and drink it on the way home. I've got about a 20-minute commute, so in 20 minutes I should surely be able to finish 24 ounces of water. So that'll put me at close to 196 ounces for the day. I'll probably continue to drink more. My goal, sorry, I'm shaking it up. My goal is normally 100, but then I did work out this morning and I taught class, so I'm gonna eat a little extra, and I'm gonna definitely drink a little extra. All right, so now I'm having my snack that I promised you guys I would tell you about. So my snack is gonna be a Joseph's tortilla. I'm obsessed with these things. This is what they look like. I like the round ones. Joseph's tortilla. Again, I do 21-day fix, so this is my blue container. I filled half of it with hummus because I like to use the other half for cheese later today when I have my dinner. Taking the hummus, spreading it. I just realized you probably can't see my face. Okay, so spreading it on the wrap. And then right now I actually have a veggie burger cooking on the stove, but in the meantime, I've got all these veggies in here. It's a little overflowing, but I don't really care if I go over on veggies. I just care if I go under on veggies. So I'm throwing all of these in the wrap. And then once the veggie burger's done, I'm gonna plop that on, and I've got my snack. It's delicious, and it's gonna be super filling. So there you go, there's my snack. I'll show you my veggie burger. All right, got my veggie burger. So my veggie burger, oh, jeez. It's massive. My veggie burger is massive. It's the size of my face. This is a store-bought, like deli pre-made one, so I'm actually going to cut it in half. Normally I count a veggie burger as a protein, but this thing is giant, and it won't even fit in my wrap if I wanted it to. So I'm cutting it in half, and then I'm cutting it into little strip things so I can put it in my wrap. It might not even fit that way. I'm going to stick it in my wrap, and then I'm going to turn my wrap into a little taco-y thing. But there we go. That's my delicious snack and my water that I've made to have with it. So that's going to probably be my last water of the day. I'm going to milk it over the course of the day, and then I'm just going to store the other half of this. All right, so I got to dinner. I'm taking spinach. I've got 2 green containers left, so I'm taking 2 green containers full, and I'm putting them in a saucepan or frying pan to make a spinach omelet. So I've got 2 of those worth. I'm gonna cook it, and it's going to, so it's a lot, but not too much. I love spinach, so I'm gonna cook it. It's gonna go down. I also scrambled 2 eggs, and then that blue container, half of it full of cheese. So I have leftover cheese from the party from last night. It ends up being about 3 slices of like pre-sliced Cabot, or I don't know, cracker, barrel cheese. So I'm going to cook that up, make an omelet. I'll show what it looks like. With my eggs, I'm going to make an Ezekiel sprouted grain English muffin. It looks like this. I put a little bit of olive oil on either side of it, and then I just toast it in a pan, or I guess I grill it in a pan. And I'm going to have that with my Ezekiel English muffin, 2-egg omelet. Got another 24 ounces. So I have 96 ounces, and my goal is 100, but it's really hot, and I worked out twice today. Getting my Shakeology that I made this morning. Okay, so I filled it with ice. I don't know, about 1/3 of it's ice, 2/3 of it's liquid. Got my immersion blender here. I'm gonna blend it up. This is what we call heaven. Strawberry banana, cinnamon, and honey Shakeology. So this is my milkshake for the end of the night, my treat, and that's the last thing I'm gonna have.